Hey guys, JW with Fuji BJJ and Respect Professional Jiu-Jitsu. I'm here with my guests, Nick Sanders and John Gouda. Guys, how we doing?
Doing good. Thanks for having me.
Doing great.
So, Nick, you've been on 5 Respect shows. You're 5-0. So I kind of joked about you being our king of respect, and the whole process of creating a Respect Jiu-Jitsu show was just to have cool people on the show and highlight them. So it's been great to have you on there. And I asked you, like, man, like, you've basically done so awesome. Who would you like to fight? And you brought up John's name, man. And John is just another great guy in the jiu-jitsu world. He's in the Midwest here, and I think both you guys have made such a great name for yourself that, man, I was super excited. And I couldn't get on the internet quick enough to be like, oh man, let's make this happen. First of all, like, Nick, what's been your experience with Respect, and what are you looking forward to in this next fight?
Well, the Respect card has always been a great show for me. I love competing on it. Everybody from UJW, Brian, the other promoters, to my opponents, to the other competitors on the card, they're just great people. We fight each other on the card, and then right afterwards we go out and have some beers and hang out and talk and have a good time afterwards. So the Respect card is just, it's a great card to be on, and it also helped propel my name a little bit in my brand, especially at the Shibaro fight when it was on Flow. I got a lot of people following me and everything, so that was great. And then in regards to John, he and I have always missed each other in the absolutes. Like, either I've won or he's won, or we just kind of had weird matches where we didn't link up with each other. I think John is such a great competitor and an amazing human being, like, hands down, one of the coolest dudes you'll ever meet. So I was like, you know what, let's put on a show for the people, and win, lose, or draw. Like, I'm excited to go against them.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. John, tell people where you're from and what school you represent, John.
Yeah, so I'm from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I have a school, Tipping Point Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We're part of the TAC team, affiliation. So I've been training for coming up on just over 13 years. I'm super excited to make it back down to Respect and have a match versus Nick. Nick's an awesome dude with great jiu-jitsu. And exactly like, Nick said, we never quite were in the same place at the same time, and a lot of the times, like the Chicago Opens, like either he'd win the absolute or I would, but we never had the chance to make that match happen. So I'm really stoked.
That's so awesome. Now, here's a big thing. Do you guys you both do gi and no gi? I see you guys both competing. One thing I was happy to do and help a little bit with was you're both sponsored by Fuji now. So to get to see you guys in the Fuji gear, like, makes me extremely happy. What do you guys both? Do you guys enjoy competing in gi or no gi more in these super fights? Or tell me your thoughts on that.
Well, the older I get, I'm going to be Master 2 next year. The older I get, the more I like the gi. It keeps the young guys at bay. But I like both, like I found a new love for no-gi. I was getting ready there was another promotion that Kyle Watson and Josh McKinney, a couple of guys, were getting ready for. So we really hit the no-gi hard. And, I started falling in love with it again. But I'm definitely a gi guy, hands down. Like, that's my bread and butter. And you can't play spider guard in no-gi.
John, how about you?
Yeah, kind of the same. Like I came up and I did a lot of no-gi coming up because I taught at Militage Fighting System. So I was there a lot. We went really, like, some of my hardest training was in no-gi, but I was always like the gi instructor there. And, coming up through the ranks, like, I always, probably did 3 or 4 times or 3 or 4 like gi classes a week and then 1 or 2 no-gi. So I like to do both, but I kind of definitely prefer training in the gi.
Awesome. Well, one thing about Respect is we've been 100% gi show. And that's something that kind of, I don't know, like, I feel like if you put the gi on, you're able to immediately, put that as I'm a martial artist. So I think that we always kind of think my first go at it here with the professional jiu-jitsu, I really wanted people to understand, like, hey man, just like you two guys, you respect each other completely. We want to be able to shake hands, be friends before, fight our asses off, and then go out for a beer, like Nick said. You know, I think that's the dream of jiu-jitsu for me. But today for me is a little bit of a sad situation and a happy situation. So I get to share some pretty cool stuff with you guys. This is actually going to be our last Respect show. So we won't be doing Respect anymore. And it's because we've actually are changing the brand. So two major sponsors have come on board. Fuji has always loved what I've done with, obviously, the Fuji BJJ tournament series that you guys and your students have supported drastically. We've been really lucky to have a great relationship with Jimmy Pedro, Fuji mats, and all that stuff. So the Respect brand, this will be the last show on that, but it's going to be, the name change is going to be Fuji World Pro. And we're going to be able to do 6 events throughout the country. And the big part of that, we will start doing no-gi matches, but we're going to maybe change it up a little bit and have some more 8-man tournaments, brown belt 8-man tournaments, black belt 8-man tournaments to try to crown some kings. But the major thing that affects you guys is before we do that, our first Fuji World Pro will be in February, which is going to be here in St. Louis again. We're going to do it at our biggest tournament after Fuji BJJ State Championships in Missouri. But BJJ Fanatics, I don't know if you guys are familiar with them. Have you seen any of the digital downloads, of course, of like Gordon Ryan or John Danaher and all these guys? BJJ Fanatics has come on as our major sponsor. So,
Nice.
Yeah, man, I was super pumped for the 2020. And I worked with Travis Stevens and Jimmy Pedro and those guys. And I said, hey, listen, guys, we have 2 Fuji-sponsored athletes for this last Respect. I'm like, we need to do something special for these guys. What can we do? What can we do? And BJJ Fanatics came up and said, hey, man, I'm going to pay the winner of that match $2,500. So that's no chump change, man. And whoever wins is we're going to fly them out, and they're going to do their own DVD series for BJJ Fanatics.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man, I'm super pumped to be able to put you guys in a situation where, Nick, like you said earlier, that you'd be able to grow your name. I couldn't think of 2 better guys to put in the situation as a main event and to possibly put in front of the world. So I'm happy to announce that, guys. I'm happy that you're the 2 individuals that get the first crack at it. And of course, man, I'm just as excited as I can be to see the match.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah, that is so awesome.
So now what you guys have to think of is like, what do I have to do to put the DVD series together? I've been lucky enough to train with you guys both. I think you're incredible martial artists. I think that you guys have so much to offer, not only your students, but offer the jiu-jitsu world, man. And you guys are just starting. Like, how old are both of you guys?
I'm 35.
35, John?
31.
31. The man, you got your whole life here. You guys are in your prime. It's a great experience, but for this last Respect show, guys, you'll basically same rules, same 6-minute match in the gi, and then when we start 2020, we'll start promoting a little bit more no gi stuff and being able to cross brand with BJJ Fanatics and stream all of our events on BJJ Fanatics website. So that's going to be something that we've done in the past with Budo and Flo, and I think BJJ Fanatics is really going to step it up a couple different levels within what they want to do within the jiu-jitsu community, and doing things like this and trying to help guys like yourself, I think is a good first step. So anyway, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited to give you the opportunity, and man, I wish both of you could win. I wish both of you could get out there and have that opportunity. But again, man, I'm thankful for you guys to support Respect. Really wanting nothing other than a good fight and a show. So yeah, man, I'm excited for you guys.
That's awesome. I wish I would have picked somebody easier. Man.
That's fact, man.
Seriously, that's an awesome opportunity, Jay.
Yes. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Well, again, guys, I won't keep you too much longer because if you're like me, I got to start kids class here in just a little bit. We're all instructors. But John, Nick, best of luck to you guys. And man, again, I appreciate you guys' support for every aspect of my life with jiu-jitsu. And I'll just do the best I can to keep supporting you guys and hopefully continue to see you guys on the top.
Thanks, Jay.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thanks so much.
All right, man. Well, what we'll do is we'll kill that right there. I'll have Dennis do all my editing, and as soon as I get the new Fuji logo, Travis is working on it now. I should get it tonight or tomorrow. He'll do his magic on the video editing, and we'll get this on. And what I say, man, is like try to bring as big a crowd as you can. You know, I know, John, I know it's tough for you, man. People don't want to drive 30 minutes. You know, I get how it is. But how the sponsorship works, just so you guys know, and I got you here, I want to explain it. When whoever wins, I'll have one of those big, funny, giant-ass checks that says $2,500, you know, so we'll take some promo pictures and stuff like that. Whenever you guys have the availability, BJJ Fanatics will book your flight to Boston. They'll fly you out there, put you up in the hotel. It usually takes 2 days to film something. You guys will work that out between you and Travis Stevens. I'll just put you guys right with him and do it. As soon as you're done filming, they write you the $2,500 check. Okay. Once that's done, you guys get 50% of the online sales. So
Awesome.
what they've been telling me is people that you know, like obviously Danaher and Gordon and those guys are crazy, but almost like a low ball number is about 10 grand of what people are making whenever they do the commissions.
Whenever they do the
Yeah.
wow.
So,
Yeah. Wow.
bounce my they just pay that off. They pay it off every month. Can you look at that? I don't know why it's making me talk twice.
Oh, it shouldn't.
Okay. So anyway, it eventually, like as the things get sold, you guys will just get paid monthly via PayPal.
Awesome.
So
That's
any
sick.
questions for me, guys? I mean, as far as the show or anything else?
No, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm gonna have Brian get with you guys. Actually, just be for John for your hotel. Brian's supposed to be booking hotel rooms close.
Oh, awesome.
So he'll get you with that, and then man, if you guys need anything, you got me. So just shoot me a message, and again, as soon as we get this all buttoned up and I get the new logos, we'll send the video out to you, and let's blow this shit up.
Oh yeah.
All right, thanks guys. I appreciate your time.